Christmas was coming. All the toys being made at the toy factory were carried along on either the main line or the branch line to the toy shop at Knapford. The trains became heavier and heavier, but neither Thomas nor any of the other engines mind the actual work. They were looking forward to seeing all the children's happy faces. One day, about a week before Christmas, the people at the toy factory ordered for a new machine to be delivered to help create more toys in time for Christmas. The factory manager had asked the Fat Controller, who then drove to Tidmouth Sheds to make the arrangements.
Henry, the new machine for the toy factory has arrived and needs to be delivered there by this afternoon. As Gordon will be busy, you will collect it from Brendan Docks and take it to the toy factory after you have done your usual jobs.
Yes, sir, replied Henry.
And while you're at the toy factory, you can collect the last load of toys and take them to Knapford.
Thomas was puzzled.
Excuse me, sir, but wasn't collecting the toys my job?
Yes, but the machine is too heavy for you to take alone, Thomas, and no other engine will be available to help you.
Thomas understood, but deep down he felt disappointed.
However, you will pick up the children from each of the stations and take them to the toy shop, as there will be a special celebration to welcome the Christmas holidays.
Oh, thank you, sir.
And Emily, you will collect the Christmas tree this year.
Yes, sir, replied Emily. After the Fat Controller left, Emily started to complain. My coaches are far more glamorous than your old beach huts on wheels, she sniffed.
Annie and Cloud are not beach huts. You're just jealous because I'm collecting the children.
Huh, snorted Emily. Well, at least I get to collect the Christmas tree again for once, she added to herself. Once Thomas's driver and fireman had arrived, they collected the coaches from Knapford and headed off to start their day's work. The frost wasn't too bad, with hardly a cloud in sight. But by lunchtime, the sky had clouded over, thick and heavy from the east. It began to snow, not hard at first, but soon it had turned into a blizzard. Thomas had to help to clear the tracks as Donald and Douglas had been taken ill. Later, as things quietened down, Thomas was waiting at a signal when Emily put by with the Christmas tree. Thomas glared at the tree, remembering when he had taken it on numerous occasions.
Sure missed spoiling the Christmas tree this year.
Stop daydreaming and get back to work, Emily scoffed as she puffed back on her way after the signal had dropped.
Scrooge Pop.
Never mind, soothed his driver. Look, our signal is down too. We'd best be off. Early that evening, as he collected the children, Thomas was puffing through Brendan Docks when he saw Henry stationary. But he soon realised why.
What happened?
Try asking old Creaky Hook up there, sighed Henry.
Oh, I heard that. There's no more for that great sleep memorial, is it?
This means that I won't be able to collect the rest of the toys, Henry added. Luckily, Murdoch has gone with the machine to the toy factory, but he said that he's got another job to do, so can't collect the toys to take to Knapford. Thomas was worried.
The children will be disappointed if all the toys sell out and the new ones don't arrive.
But then, he had a thought.
Perhaps I could collect them.
You won't be able to pull trucks full of toys and Annie of Clarabelle full of children, Henry groaned. The tracks are bound to be icy on Gordon's Hill. And besides, he added, haven't you forgotten what happened when your sidewalls broke when you pulled the circus train? Thomas had.
But that train was much heavier. Besides, I've pulled loads of trucks of Annie and Clarabelle before, so I'm sure I can manage. And I'm determined that this time I will make it up Gordon's Hill without my sidewalls breaking.
So, their drivers made the arrangements with the dock manager, who then telephoned the Fat Controller, who agreed. At last, Thomas headed on his way.
Got to hurry.
We're doing our best, fussed the coaches. Soon, Thomas reached the toy factory, and once the trucks were covered up behind Clarabelle, he started on his journey back down to Knapford. Fortunately, the first part of the track from the toy factory was downhill, but Thomas was finding it very hard work.
Come on.
We're feeling so full, grumbled the coaches. Soon they tore up Gordon's Hill beyond.
Can I do it?
But as they climbed, Thomas gradually went slower and slower, until at last he stopped just inches from the top.
Come on.
But his wheels just slipped on the icy rails. Then he started to slide back down again.
Help!
His driver applied the brakes, and they gradually came to a gentle stop at the bottom of the hill.
Oh, bother! Now what?
We'll just have to wait until another engine comes, said his driver. The fireman went to a nearby telephone booth to inform the signalman about what had happened. Thomas was beginning to wish now that he had listened to Henry after all. Henry, meanwhile, was puffing smoothly along the line. The crate had been cleared, and he was making his way to Knapford. When he came to Gordon's Hill, he found Thomas at the bottom of it. Couldn't get up the hill then, little Thomas, he chuckled. Ha ha! So much for having determination, just like Percy with water.
Oh, you were right, Henry. The hill is icy, and I think I should have left this to you.
Never mind, replied Henry kindly. I'll take the toys now. You'd best go and pick up the children from the stations. It won't be fair if they're late as well. Thomas agreed. So Henry puffed quickly with the trucks of toys to Knapford, whilst Thomas steamed from station to station collecting the children.
We were beginning to expect a walk to Knapford.
But now you'll be right on time by train.
Once he had collected the last of the children at Hebwood Station, Thomas steamed off quickly to Knapford. By now it was dark. The children thought the sight on their travel was beautiful, but didn't mind it being so dark. At Knapford Station, meanwhile, the toys had been unloaded and sorted at the toy shop. The engines all waited eagerly as Thomas finally arrived. When he saw the lights, he thought it looked magical. And so did the children.
Ladies, gentlemen, and children, I give you 3 cheers for Thomas, Henry, and all their friends who have made this occasion possible.
Everyone cheered and the celebration began.
You know, Henry, it's no fun getting stuck up on Gordon's Hill, but it was worth it for seeing the children's happy faces.
And I'm sorry that I was so cross, whispered Emily. Your coaches are indeed glamorous like mine, and not all beach huts on wheels. Thomas could only smile.
Happy Christmas, Emily and Henry. Happy Christmas, everyone.
From all of us to all of you, Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.